afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsy69. Welcome back to the channel and a new update. Yes, the new update is shortly coming in, well, in the next few weeks at least. We've only just had the other update, but this update, there are a few minor changes. There's not too much happening this update, to be honest, but the most important things that are happening obviously are the PBR files, the upgraded graphics on a few tanks, as Wargaming always do. Now, Wargaming have decided to do the T26, which, yeah, okay, it looks good. It looks good. Not the same tank it once was. This tank used to be really good back in the day, but yeah, now it's a tier 1 instead of a tier 2, and it's not really that much played. But also the Progetto 46 is getting upgraded, and it looks absolutely fantastic. On top of this, the Reborn camo is also getting the upgraded graphics as well. I don't have that camo on open test, but I do on my main account, where you had to win 50 battles in the Progetto 46, which I've done, and the camo looks really good. Now, I'm not quite sure at the moment of any buffs or nerfs or anything like that, so once I get that information, of course, I will do a separate video for the upcoming buffs and nerfs. There's normally a few here and there. Whether they're important or not, we'll find out. But the biggest change of this is the Death Star, the FV215B183. I gotta say, it looks ugly. The turret's changed because of the PBR file, the upgraded armor. It looks ugly. The turret looks, ugh. I hate the look of the Death Star now. It really does look horrible. But, you know, it's got more armor because of the PBR files. It's got more turret armor on the cheeks. But if you look under the gun, that section right under the gun, that's become a little bit weaker. So an upgraded Death Star we're getting. And a little bit of a buff, to be honest. It's only a little bit, but, you know, a buff's a buff. So I went and had a game in open test. Of course, we're going to come up against a load of Russians, and in open test you never really get 7 versus 7 because there's just not many people playing it. I had a battle trying to get the footage where it was just me versus 2 tanks. I was on a Death Star versus a Death Star and a Jaegeru. So yeah, the matchmaking doesn't work on open tests, but, you know, we managed to go and get ourselves a decent game, and just to show you the Death Star, how it's going to be. Now, I was actually hoping for more, to be honest. Like, the Death Star, there's only one thing people play the Death Star for, and that's the alpha damage. That's it. There's nothing else to the Death Star. Literally, there's nothing. There's no armor. It's not fast. It's just slow. It really is, and it's the only good thing about the tank is the high alpha. I just wish there was something more with that. You know, you got the Jaegeru. Fair enough. I don't like the Jaegeru, but it has the high alpha. I mean, it's the second highest alpha in the game, but it at least has armor. Yes, the armor is hit and miss. It's got weak points, but at least it has armor. If you can angle your tank, or if you can go hold down an angle, you can actually get bounces. Now, you can actually get some bounces in the Death Star when you hold down. The turret is troll. It is troll. I've bounced on a Death Star many times, but you can't rely on that. You really can't rely on that. This literally is the only reason people play that Death Star 4 is the alpha damage, because, you know, it is fun when you get nearly 1300 or 1600 alpha into the enemy team, especially when it's a tank like the E50M with great DPM, and you just screw it over just with one shot. It's crazy, absolutely crazy to do when you do these high roll games. Now, at the moment, it's just me and this guy around here versus these 3 tanks, and all 3 of them are big TDs. But you can see here, side of the turret, no problem, one shot, he is gone. And of course, now I just want to get the hell out of there, because there is a Foch 155. Now, a few other changes as well is the UI. If you see the hit points that I've got, you can see every time you get shot, it just it changes a little bit, and so that's one other thing changed as well. There's crew skills that are changing, becoming easier, etc. But, you know, I don't think that's that important, to be honest. The biggest thing is this Death Star and the way it looks, and like I said, I think it looks ugly. Oh, hello Death Star. yeah, nice try. See you later. And I've managed to now bring it down to a 1 versus 1. So I've got 2 kills. Not sure what he's saying in the chat. I don't know if you guys can understand Russian, but I'd like to know what he's actually saying. And that's the thing when I play open test. Like, I don't understand a freaking thing. Nothing, absolutely nothing. And especially when people, sometimes you get put in a matchmaker where it's like 2 versus 2 and your guy's trying to speak to you and you've just got no idea what he's trying to say. Maybe he's trying to say, hello, like, I'm a big fan of yours, or hello Meadsy, you're a cunt. Like, I really don't know what they're trying to say. So that's the biggest thing with open test, that it is pretty much all Russians, except for contributors. And except for people that test, the testers, they also get open test accounts to play as well. So yeah, not really too much happening this next update, but you know, I like the PBR files. I think some of these tanks look absolutely fantastic. The IS-7, the E100, I think these tanks look absolutely amazing. Now, I do like what they've done with the Death Star, but I wish they would have just kept the turret, because I just think that this tank now just looks ugly. It really does look ugly. So it is a shame. But you know, you're getting an upgraded armor, like a little bit. Now this Foch, you're going to see, like, as when I say that it can bounce, we are actually going to get a bounce from this Foch that changes the outcome of this game. But you know, I'm not too bothered about a win or a loss. It's open test, means absolutely nothing. And it's funny when these Russians tend to rage. But you're going to see there, nice shot into the turret, and we get a bounce. We get a nice bounce. Not sure where he shot. Where did he shoot? I'm not actually too sure. I think it was the turret there next to the gun on the left. I think that's where we got the bounce. But yeah, so the Death Star is getting upgraded. The PBR files is getting upgraded, and it has changed the look, complete look of the tank. But it's still, I still think the Death Star should have a little bit more, maybe a little bit more armor. It can bounce. I want it to be so people have other reasons to play the Death Star other than the alpha. You know, I want it to be a strong tank. I don't want it to be overpowered. I don't want it to be overpowered at all. And that's where the camo, the camo comes into effect. Like, it used to be overpowered because people used to be able to sit at the back of the map and just farm damage without being spotted. They don't need to touch that. They don't need to touch any of that. Maybe just give it a little bit more armor or something like that so it can reliably bounce. I don't know. I really don't know. But the Death Star's been, for a couple of years now, it's been the worst performing tank in tier 10. Not just TDs, it's literally been the worst performing tank across all of the tank types for a few years. Since they've nerfed the camo, it's been the worst performing tank. So yeah, it needs something. It does need something, but it needs to be balanced for sure. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, guys. As I've said, if there is any upcoming buffs and nerfs or anything like that, I will make a separate video once I know more. So yeah, are you looking forward to this Death Star, or are you looking forward to the look of the Progetto? I think these look great. I do think these tanks look really, really good when they got these PBR files. Now, as I've said, for me, the best one so far is definitely the IS-7 with the battle hardened camouflage. I just think that looks amazing, absolutely amazing. And the same with the E100 as well. So eventually we will get there. They are upgrading them slowly but surely, but they've kept to their promise where every update they will upgrade 2 or 3 tanks at a time. I just wish that they wouldn't do the lower tiers. Like, no one really cares about the lower tiers. I think they should just maybe do tier 10 first, and then maybe go down the tiers, like 3 tier 10s every update instead of these freaking tier 1s that they're doing. I don't understand why they're doing them. I mean, they done this tank, the last one, the Panzer II. I mean, people don't care about these tier 1s. Maybe it doesn't take much resources to do these tier 1s. That's why. I really don't know. I really don't know. But hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'm Meadsy. I'll catch you soon. Bye-bye.